Hello everyone, and welcome to the first part of this tutorial series for EVE Online. In this tutorial series I will be teaching you how to play the game and teaching you about the game. So to begin with, let's see what EVE Online is exactly. EVE Online is an MMORPG, which of course stands for Massively Multiplayer Online Role-Playing Game. That means that you are essentially on one big server with thousands and thousands of people, or at least thousands of accounts, because some people have multiple accounts. EVE Online plays in one large universe. That means that unlike some MMOs that have multiple servers, like World of Warcraft has multiple realms and servers, one for Europe, one for the US, one for Japan, stuff like that. They're all separated, and all the actions you do in the game don't affect the other servers. In EVE Online, you just play in one big universe with where everyone plays on the same server, and that really has a big impact on your day-to-day gaming. Another thing that EVE Online is special for and very known for is the player-driven economy. I think EVE Online is one of the, if not the only game where the entire in-game economy, like buying armor and upgrades and weapons, is completely player-driven. There are no NPCs to buy stuff from or to sell things to. You're always selling and buying from players. And last but not least, EVE Online is notorious for being a very hard game. You can literally make it all or lose it all at any time in the game. There are veterans in this game who have been playing for over, I think, 5 years, and who have amassed a lot of wealth in the game, and who just messed up one day or met the wrong person and lost it all. It is literally possible to fall back to the level you are when you start out, when you start the game, even after you've played for years, just because you can make a mistake that can cost you everything you have. It's the game is notorious for that, and for that reason it's not a lot of people try to play it and decide it's not for them. But with this tutorial I will try to guide you through as best I can to avoid this happening to you. And last but not least, EVE Online has almost no rules. Everything in the game, everything you can do in the game you can do all kinds of things, including piracy, which means that you can blow up players who haven't even asked for a fight. You can scam people on the market. You can scam people in contracts. You can offer them a deal that is not fair at all, where you can just take their stuff. You can steal their stuff. You can steal their money. And that's what makes this such a great game, at least in my perspective. So that's what EVE Online is, in a nutshell. I will get into all these things later. First of all, let's get going and start with how to download and sign up for the game. You can sign up for the game by following the link in the description. It will take you to the EVE Online website. On the site you can get a 14-day trial, 2-week trial, that will let you experience the game and almost every asset in it for absolutely no charge. However, if you want a 3-week trial, a 21-day trial, go ahead and send me a message here on YouTube, and I will invite you for a special 21-day trial. I will have to have an email address to send one to, so send me a message here on YouTube including your email address, asking me for a 21-day trial, and I will make sure to send you one. They are limited a month, so if I'm out of stock, as it were, you'll just have to wait or make do with the 14-day trial. Otherwise, I'll be happy to help you. On the site you can also download the game, download the client. It is a very big download. It's a pretty big game. I'm not completely sure how big it is, a few gigs at least. So if you're on a slower connection, it might take a while before you have it completely downloaded and installed, because once you have it downloaded, you also have to install probably a few patches and updates. But once you're all set, you can launch the game and start it up. So let's just do that right now. We're gonna watch the old intro for the game. The current version of the game has a newer intro, but I like the old one because it tells much more of the backstory for EVE Online and the game as a whole. So enjoy, and I will see you on the other side of the intro, where we will pick up character creation. Have fun!
Earth. A world outgrown, scarred by war and burdened with the advance of our ancestors, compelled the first voyages across space in a desperate quest to colonize other worlds. Space. Its timeless boundaries and infinite horizons forged the creation of stargates that could bridge the immense distances between the stars. Through mastery of this technology, mankind ventured deeper into the cosmos. Ruthless corporations rose to power, seizing every world within their grasp. When the stargates could take them no further, they turned against each other, igniting conflicts that would last for centuries. The battles raged until the historic discovery of a natural wormhole, a celestial womb through which civilization would be reborn. The first brave pioneers to enter this portal emerged unscathed, transported instantly across the universe to a virgin system they called New Eden. Millions of colonists soon followed in their wake, lured by the vision of paradise through the astral gateway known as Eve. Spreading outwards among the stars, they embraced Eve with the greatest of expectations, the highest of hopes, and the boldest of dreams. When one day, nature conspired with fate to breed the cruelest nightmare of all. The wormhole leading to New Eden collapsed, severing young colonies from the home worlds which sustained them. It was the beginning of a dark age that would erase civilization as it was known to be. As the accumulated knowledge of millennia slowly eroded, the unfinished worlds of Eve became the graveyards of millions. On the few planets that could sustain life, the last remnants of our race struggled to adapt and survive. In time, society was reborn and the memories of our past transformed into legend and myth. The first to emerge from the darkness were the Amar, a monotheistic race fervently committed to their faith. They reinvented spaceflight and soon discovered they were not alone. The Amarians encountered the Minmatar race, dismissing them as primitive barbarians destined for a life of slavery. Moving quickly to subjugate them, they launched a merciless crusade against the Minmatar worlds. At the same time, the Gallente race flourished nearby. They created the first democratic republic of the new era and established a regional federation of independent states. The Kaldari emerged as the strongest state among them, driven by the relentless pursuit of economic and military might. Their nationalist ideals soon clashed with Gallente liberalism. Destruction and suffering once again became the defining essence of our civilization. 4 races, torn apart by 2 horrific wars. When all that remained were the smouldering ruins of lost cities and shattered lives, a universal truce was declared to end the despair. For more than a century, the races of Eve have coexisted in relative peace. prosperity and the pursuit of wealth govern the mission of mankind. We have a destiny to meet, and the courage of our pilots will show us the path. On the strength of your wings, the fate of empires and the hopes of worlds will be decided. Take control of the destiny that is rightfully yours.
Alright, we're in the game. I hope you enjoyed the intro and I hope you understood the backstory. I've just created a trial account for myself because my main account, which I've used since 2006, already has 3 character slots filled, so I can't really make a new character on that one yet. And deleting a character takes time, so that you don't make mistakes. So I had to make a trial account for myself, but that just goes to show you in more detail how to make a new character. We're going to walk through the character creation process, in which you make your character, obviously. Since the last time I've played, some things have been changed. For example, this is the first time I see this part of the character creator. It used to be like just 4 buttons that allowed you to pick a race for your character. There are four races to choose from: Gallente, Kaldari, Minmatar, and Amar. Well, you had a brief introduction in the intro just now. And I'm just gonna go for eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a midget by the toe. I don't know the rhyme. We'll go for. Oh, this is a tough choice. Because the race you pick decides partially decides the look of your character, and not every race is as good looking as the others. So you might want to pick it based on appearance, or you might want to pick it based on your personal role-playing stance. That's up to you, of course. I'm gonna go for Minmatar.
Once a thriving tribal civilization, the Minmatar were enslaved by the Amar Empire for hundreds of years. Most were freed after a great rebellion, but only at a tremendous cost. Today, the Minmatar Republic is a strong, resurgent nation, determined to win back the glory of its past.
Alright, sounds good enough. Got something to fight for. Alright, here is where you choose your bloodline, and that's pretty much a sub-race, something like it. In the past, when Eve was a little younger, when it was around the time I first started playing, your bloodline actually impacted your character a great deal, but these days it's purely cosmetic, and it's just, it kind of decides the look of your character, but not much else, really. So I'm gonna go for this Sebistor bloodline. Widely respected as some of the cluster's most innovative thinkers. Well, I'll just let you read that on your own time. Bloodline and gender must be selected before proceeding. Oh, I'm gonna make a nice girl character. Because, well, let's face it, girls look better than guys. And with girls have boobs. And guys don't. So, I want to have something to look at. Well, this is the real character creation part of EVE Online. This is where you can, change all kinds of details in your character. You can change the wobbly ears and change all kinds of facial features. It's like The Sims, but only much more advanced. And this new character creator is not that old yet. They introduced it not too long ago. And I have to say it's still pretty awesome. Looks very, very, very good. So yeah, let's give her some hair. Find a good hairdo for her. I like blondes, so let's try to make her some little blondie. Yes, nice. Maybe some darker roots. Oh, you can't really see it. Alright. Okay, let's find a nice hairdo for her. Gonna make her little rock and roll chick, maybe? Something like this. Yeah, this looks okay. Give her eye color. Oh wait, these are eyebrows. My bad. Gonna give her some nice trimmed eyebrows, I think. Something like this. Yeah. Okay, eye color. Blue eyes, you can decide a little bit on pupil size. Is she high on drugs? Is she not high on drugs? I'm gonna make her... oh, you can even make her a zombie. That's cool. I'm gonna make her tiny pupilled, because I think that looks cute. And give her deep blue, bluish. What is this? Bluish, grayish eyes. Oh, this looks nice. Yes. It's like I'm designing a girlfriend or something. Sorry, honey. Love you. I know she'll be watching this, so I'll just excuse myself before she gets mad. Let me see. Shape. Muscularity. Let's decide how muscular she is. Well, she's a spaceship pilot, so I assume she's pretty muscular. Let's not make her too heavy. Otherwise, you can't see the muscles, right? Complexion. You can make your character age a little bit. Only three real tires though, like low, medium, and high. I'm gonna keep her young. She's a new space pilot and just new to the world of capsuleers. Oh no, the freckles look horrible. She has some battle scars from the academy. Let's say that. That looks alright. Oh yeah, you can decide on skin color. Like this, or maybe this. No. Should give her kind of a tan, or otherwise she'll just be... Is this something, or is that too yellow? I'm not sure. This. I kinda liked... I definitely like this one. Okay, we had the eyes, we had the hair, makeup, eyeshadow. Oh, girls, you best look away at this point because I am horrible at any sort of makeup. Anything I do will probably make you throw up or something. And this makes it just look emo or something. Let me see if I can make anything nice out of this without turning her into a porn star. Yellow, really? Nah, you're not gonna make yellow. Not gonna make it yellow. Well, you know what? I'm just not really gonna touch this because I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Sip of water. My throat's kinda dry. Uh, eyeliner. I wonder if this was actually designed by women, because I really can't see the difference. Well, not much anyway. It's maybe too much. Don't want to have a look her have her look like a prostitute. This looks okay. Again, I'm sorry, I'm not some makeup artist. Blush. Nah, no lipstick, I think. I'm gonna keep her natural. Okay, well, unfortunately, admire her while you can, because it's about time we're gonna put some clothes on her. Obviously not before we give her some more features. Yes, you can actually do that in this game. Don't you love it? You can make them firm, you can make them bigger, you can do anything with them. And of course you can do other parts of the body as well. And make her a little bit muscular. Let's see what else you can do with this. Oh no, don't want to make her too skinny. Alrighty. That looks about right, I think. Wouldn't mind spending the night with her. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. Clothing. Yeah, she needs clothing. So, let's give her some pants first. Let's give her a nice and tight outfit. She has the body for it, so there's no shame in showing it off. Let me see. Something like this? Nah. I think these ones look quite nice. Yeah. Let's give her a top. Well, that's a little bit plain, isn't it? Oh, you can actually decide on how she has it, how she wears it. That's nice. That's a new feature I didn't know existed yet, but that has a nice touch to it. Because now you can really make them look like hookers. Let's see, find a nice tank top for her. No, that's nothing. Come on. Surely there's something that complements her beautiful figure. No. I guess we'll go with something like this then. By the way, you can go back and change the outfit and even the look of your character, but you can't change the gender or the bloodline or the race. So even if you decide on a look and a few months from now you're like, oh wait, I want a different color of hair or some other clothing, you can just change it. So no worries there. You can even buy extra clothing items in the store for with a special cash kind of cash, and it's up to you if you want to do that. I think there's plenty of clothing options available, even especially because you rarely get to see them actually, because you obviously spend most of your time in a spaceship. you don't really get to see your clothes much unless you're out of the ship. Now we're not gonna cover it up, come on. Just gonna make her a tough chick. Give her some shoes or some boots, I think in this case would be more appropriate. By the way, if any of you guys have recommendations on making this look better, please let me know in the comments, because I get told I'm horrible at designing any kind of character. I have absolutely no fashion sense, so for me this looks good. Shall we give her glasses? Not sure about that. I don't think that looks right. Well, it does give her kind of a badass look, but takes away the innocent look of her eyes. And that's what we need to trap our enemies. Want to make them think we're a cute, innocent girl while we blow them the hell out of space. Body modifications. We can use some piercings, we can use tattoos, we can give her extra scarring. Let me see. I'm not a big fan of piercings myself. Maybe in her nose. What's this, like a little knob? Nah, I'm not a big fan of piercings myself. In her ears, she can have earrings. Don't mind earrings. Lips, chin, nah. Can give her a head tattoo, because that's a tribal thing with the Minmatar. We'll give her a minimalistic one, something like something that doesn't ruin her looks. Well, now it looks like she has a beard. Don't want that. Oh, this looks okay, I think. No, that's too much. I think this is just about right. Yeah, that looks alright. Maybe some scars from the academy. You can actually make her give her an as if someone scratched her eye out during a sale or something. But yeah, again, we're not gonna make her look like some animal. So I'm just gonna give her a little scar on the upper lip. Here's the some sum ups on bloodline and race, gender. Yeah, I think, but that's about it. I think she looks pretty good. Let's continue. Right, now it's just a matter of making a portrait. The portrait kind of represents your character in the game, the rest of the game. Right now you're the only one who can see your character in full, like in the full body, walking around and stuff. You'll see in a moment. But for other players, all they will see of your character is the picture you're about to take right here, and you can choose backgrounds and poses and light. You can even you can make her look like seductive or angry or whatever you like. Let's pick a background, and we're gonna make her. You can zoom out, by the way, if you want. I like to just make a snapshot, like a picture of her face. You can pick the lighting, change the lighting to give it some more atmosphere. Gonna make a smile. Well, that's not really a smile, is it? It's like, haha, yeah, I'm taking my picture. So let's not. Was a way to open her mouth. Yeah, that's right. Can even change where she's looking, but I think it's better if she looks at the camera though. Yeah, you can make some pretty damn ugly characters with this thing. I'm not gonna go too deep into it. If you're making your character, you can go all overboard. You can spend absolutely hours on this if you really want to. But for now, I think we're just gonna. Let me see. And she looks like a meth addict right now. Close your mouth. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. You can take a couple of pictures. Like you can take one like this, or you can take one from this perspective. Take another one. Take another one. And boobies. So once you've you can pick a nice one, you can go back and forth between the poses you selected. In fact, this might actually be nice. Yeah, I think that will work. Well, don't close your eyes on me. Yeah, that looks nice. Alright, I think that's about it. Let's accept it. Choose your ancestry. Yeah, again, in the past this had significant impact on your character, but these days it's really just for show. Really, if you're a hardcore role player, this might be important for you, but in pure gameplay element, it really doesn't matter what you choose. I'm gonna make her a tinkerer, make her technologically smart. And you can choose an education. Again, it doesn't matter what you pick, because it doesn't really influence anything. It's just for show, and it's just something that got left behind during the updates through the years. They could have removed it, but they chose to keep it, which is it's a nice touch. Gives your character a little depth if you value it. So yeah, she's a technically advanced person who went to military school with the Republic. And now all we have to do is choose your name. I'm gonna call her. Gonna call her Angela. You can make it a double name, or you can even pick family names these days. I didn't know that. Angela. Let me see, Angela. Why is it always so hard to come up with a decent name? Just gonna call her Angela. I hate names with numbers in them. It ruins the experience, I think. Angela Christ. I think that's nice. Again, the name really doesn't matter. You can check if it's available. Yes, it is available. And you can pick a real true Eve name, real Minmatar name, which might be more suiting for our girl here. Let me see, Angela Sokarat. No, Angela Oscald. That doesn't even sound bad. Angela Oscald. All right, Angela Oscald. Welcome to Eve. Let's finalize it, shall we? Submit this picture as your portrait. Submit this picture as your portrait. Yeah, I think this looks nice and sexy, don't you? This is how other pilots will see you from now on. Entering game as Angela Oscald. And we're in the game. And that's also where I am going to say goodbye to you, because this is the end of this already much too long tutorial. First part of the tutorial. Next time I'm going to explain all of this, all of these screens that just appeared, and all of these menus, and yeah, there's a lot to explain. As you can see, there's a chat down here, and there's the tutorial just popping up. Yeah, we're gonna get into this next time, so I'm gonna bid you adieu and farewell, and I'll see you next time. Please like the video, comment below, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.